and gentlemen, Larry David.
You tolerate me. You really, really tolerate me. Look at this. What a wonderful greeting. What a beautiful greeting. Anyway, it's nice. It's nice to be in New York. You know, I used to live here for many years, and I had nothing. I was a total loser. In fact, I used to walk around outside looking for spots to live when I became homeless. Once I found a spot with a ventilator with heat coming out, I thought, oh my God, I've struck gold. I gotta put a deposit down on this place. For a while, I was a private chauffeur for an old woman who was kind of blind. Yeah, she was blind as a bat, let's face it. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the blind boss. You can really get away with murder, you know. The car was filthy. There was bird poop all over it. She had no idea. You know, I didn't date much at that time, and I was very desperate. Yet, I was also very particular. It's an odd combination, you know. I had that in common with Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, who, like me, also had nothing to offer, and yet was extremely, extremely particular, very superficial. He had to go out with the best-looking woman in Paris. Nobody else was good enough for Quasimodo. His friends would try to fix him up. Quasi is a great girl in my office, lovely girl, wonderful personality. She's a gifted pianist, a gourmet chef. I think you two would really hit it off. Is she good-looking? She's gotta be good-looking. Is she good-looking? Quasi, listen to me. I told her about the hump. She's cool with the hump. And I told her how hideous your face is and how deformed and grotesque you are. You know what she said? I don't care. It's fine. You know, who cares about all that stuff? It's all superficial. As long as he's nice to me. That's what's important. Does she have big jugs? I like me some big jugs. Gotta have big ones. Listen to me. You're a mutant. You're a monster. You're a freak. You're not gonna fix me up with some dog. The big difference, like that segue. The big difference in dating now is that I used to keep a condom in my wallet. Now I just have a little booklet listing which fish have the highest mercury content. Really cool guy. You want to seal the deal? Whip out that little booklet at a dinner. Oh, hey, look at this. We can get the flounder, huh? Who else can tell you to get flounder? Do I take care of you or what? I think I'm doing quite well. So you know, a lot of sexual harassment stuff in the news of late, and I couldn't help but notice a very disturbing pattern emerging, which is that many of the predators, not all, but many of them, are Jews. And I have 3 words to say to that. Oy vey. I don't like it when Jews are in the headlines for notorious reasons. I want Einstein discovers the theory of relativity. Salk cures polio. What I don't want? Weinstein took it out. I know I consistently strive to be a good Jewish representative. when people see me, I want them to say, "Oh, there goes a fine Jew for you. There's a fine Jew. Margaret, come here. Come here. I want you to meet this wonderful Jew." Nothing stereotypical about him. If not for the self-deprecation and the irritable bowel syndrome, you'd never know in a million years. You know, I've always been obsessed with women, and I've often wondered if I'd grown up in Poland when Hitler came to power and was sent to a concentration camp, would I still be checking out women in the camp? I think I would, you know? Hey, Shlomo, look at that one over there by Barrett Safe. Oh my God, is she gorgeous? Oh, I've had my eye on her for weeks. Yeah, I'd like to go up and say something to her. Of course, the problem is there are no good opening lines in a concentration camp. How's it going? They treating you okay? You know, if we ever get out of here, I'd love to take you out for some latkes. You like latkes? What? What'd I say? Is it me or is it the whole thing? It's because I'm bald, isn't it? Anyway, we got a great show tonight. Miley Cyrus is here. Stick around. We'll be right back.